This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, Simar. Welcome again.
Hello, sir.
These are some of the questions. If you can please elaborate the same. Thank you, Simar. Over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the questions. And I also enjoyed the last day session. I enjoyed both the sessions. And Coming on the first query is regarding the pre-searching and what is the importance of pre-searching and the process of pre-searching. Actually, what happens when you select the keywords, there are many keywords in the process you miss. Like today I was actually, from my experience, today I was reviewing a paper. The paper was on artificial intelligence and something I cannot disclose. Artificial intelligence and something. When I saw the keyword of the person, he has written many keywords related to artificial intelligence, like artificial intelligence, IoT, machine learning, supervised learning, and other keywords. But he has skipped many keywords that are necessary in that are key part of AI. He has missed the keywords of, like, reinforcement learning. He has missed unsupervised learning. He has missed blockchain. In recent year, more work in agriculture context. On blockchain and agriculture, there is heavily researched area in modern era. So pre-researching ensures that we don't skip any major keyword that can impact our actual results. So what we do in the pre-search or pilot search, what we do in that, actually, first, if there is any review paper, any kind of review, whether it is a scoping review, whether it is a conceptual review, best is a conceptual review for keyword development, because conceptual review give you an overall idea what is the included in that field, what is missing in that field. Find a review paper. Like, you start working on AI in marketing, find a review paper on AI in marketing. And it is not that only published papers are there. On SSRN you can also see unpublished works. Many unpublished work from US top funded from US universities are there on SSRN. So you can see the review papers from there. If you find a review paper from existing review paper on your field, you can see that. Otherwise, if you don't see that, read some industrial reports before actual starting the work. Read some industrial reports, because industrial work is sometimes industrial works are advanced than modern research works. Like, in modern days, on conversational AI there is a lot of work is doing in industry, but on that part research is less. So you can find industrial reports, you can find other things, and try to find a list of temporary list of keyword. Then put this list of keywords on Google Scholar, or Publish or Perish. You can take the help of Publish and Perish. Publish and Perish is a open source software. You can take the help of it. It is a very helpful software. Put your keywords, then you will find a whole list of available papers on Google Scholar on your field. Then at least read title and abstracts of those paper, so that you can have a idea what are the keywords, what are the main words of your field, and try to develop a complete list. This is the whole idea behind pre-search or pilot search. The only purpose is to ensure that you should have a comprehensive set of paper. You should have a whole set of literature, so that no important or relevant paper is missing. Otherwise, if you do a search and you have done a work and you miss many keywords, like the guy I was talking about, he has missed reinforcement learning, he has missed blockchain. It means the papers who does not have a machine learning in title or abstract, uh, and that papers have blockchain in title or abstract, that papers will be missed from your data set. and it can seriously lead to rejection of your paper. So it is an important process. Do in the way I have told you. There is not a standard set of way. Just go to Google Scholar, find papers, and finalize first make a temporary list of keywords, then do modification in it. It is not a one shot process, it is iterative process. The more you read, the more you get. Okay. Come on, second question. Second question was about some Scopus queries. If you get too much Scopus query, one, I always say you have to narrow down your area. Sometimes you are not in a stage to narrow down your area. You can't do narrow down, and results are there, and you have a strong justification that for it. What you can do, you can apply some quality filters. You can apply A, or you can select only A or A star papers from Scopus. It is possible in Scopus. uh, you can go for ABS criteria. You can select ABS 3, 4 star. And Zhu et al. 2018, very interesting paper on supply chain management. He has selected only those paper that has published in ABS more than ABS 3, ABS 3, 4, and 4 star. And if for ABDC, there are a lot of papers who have selected only A and A star paper. Wangmark and Marin paper, the paper I was talking about yesterday, the paper that combined ADA and TCM model, you can see they have selected only A and A star paper. If you have 8,000 paper in Scopus, you may have only 1,000 or 600-700 A or A stars. This is the potential solution. Second solution is obvious, you can narrow down your area. And what was the third question?
How to report the results of bibliometric tables.
Okay, so today's our session, third question's answer is in our today's session. In today's session, my basic intuition or motivation is that to develop a sense of understanding in you, to develop that you should not rely entirely on softwares. You should have skills, you should have art to play with these things. I will give you many tips and many other things, and share how I have done in my papers. So that part will cover, the third question will be answered through this part. So sir, all questions answered, or any other question?
Yeah, please continue.
Okay, so any kind of review paper, whether is it basically we are focusing on hybrid review. So in hybrid review or bibliometric review, on SLR reviews, the paper analysis results part can be divided into two parts. First part is performance analysis or descriptive stats. Please don't ignore the descriptive stats, because descriptive stats gives you an idea. This gives the readers to an idea. First we will talk about different kind of performance on performance analysis or descriptive stats. First is chronological publication trend. When you run when you run BiblioShiny, you get this kind of graph in BiblioShiny, and you report this. There is nothing wrong in that, but the idea is that you should report maximum information as you can. Like in my paper, you see I have reported the information like 93 one paper, in 96 one paper, 2019 50 paper. I reported that. I also fit a regression line in that. You can do the BiblioShiny will not do it for you. You have to do it in Excel. You can bring the result to the Excel and fit a linear regression line, whichever regression line is fitting. If exponential is fitting, you will fit exponential. If linear is fitting, you will fit linear regression line. But it will depict linear regression. Like for my case, R square is 92%, but 92% is depicting. it is depicting that my field is increasing with the time. The papers published in momentum investing is increasing with the time. It gives an important message. Otherwise, there are also other ways to do it. What you can do, you can fit a ab line, you can also fit a trend line, and you can put a ab line. But this ab line represents that after this particular year, this field has got more papers. This year 2014 has proved a crucial year for behavior vices result. After this year, you have got maximum results. You have got many results. You have got maximum papers after this year. You can do it another way. You can divide your if it is also possible, you can divide your research, you can divide your time frame into two phases. Like for my fourth paper, what I have done, I have divided the time phase into two parts. In first phase, I want before 2009 I was getting papers in a year, less than 5 papers in a year. But after 2009, I was getting a huge paper. There was a huge search. So I divided that into two parts. One is emergence phase, other is takeoff phase. And suppose if your field is stagnant after this time, I can add another part, stagnation phase. So it's depend upon you to start playing with that, not to depend upon biblioshiny only. You can report your chronological trend analysis in that way, or you can think about some other manner you can devise. And one important thing, I have fit one ab line here. You should have a rationalization for this ab line, or motivation behind this ab line. Like for me, uh, the most of the work, why after this year my field has grown up, the reason was that, as I have told you in earlier video, after global financial crisis and euro crisis and subprime crisis, many people has focused on risk versions of the momentum. So my field has a takeoff phase after 2009. You can also report that. You need not to report only single thing like that. Give maximum information in chronological trend as you can. There are multiple ways of doing that. I have shown you. You can devise your own way also. Sir, any question in this chronological trend analysis?
Very much clear.
Okay. Second is in descriptives, you always report journal allocation. Journal allocation, somebody called top journals, somebody called active journals, somebody may called journal quality analysis. So it has various names. What you do, normally you report only journals and total articles in a journals. But think beyond it. Give in journal quality analysis, when you report journal quality analysis, it has three major purposes. First purpose is you report how many papers are there in a journal. That purpose is filled. That is a quantity related purposes. Like in my field, I have reported journal of banking and finance has 7 paper, journal of finance has 3 paper. Now if you report only total articles, you are you are giving importance to only one aspect, that is quantity. You are not giving importance to other aspect, that is quality. That can be judged through 7 papers have how many citations, total citations and H index. Even you can report G index. uh, there are you can report G index, H index. You can report average citations. TC divided by year is average citation. For quality purposes, you can report multiple things. H index you can report, G index uh, you can report total citations, you can report average citations. My purpose is that you need not to report only quantity, you should also report some quality papers. Like Journal of Banking and Finance may have 7 articles. Journal of Finance have 3 articles, but this 3 articles has 884 citations, and this 7 articles has only 100 14 articles. So in the paper, you should focus on quality aspect and quantity aspects for journal quality analysis. Apart from this, you should also report which journals are active in your field. How you will report which journals are active in your field or which journals are not active in your field? It will be what is the year in but which was the year in which first paper got published in Journal of Banking and Finance? It was 2012. Last paper was published in 2018. So in finance research letter, it was 2005 was first year, 2020 was last year. So finance research letter is more active in these days as compared to Journal of Banking and Finance. So your journal quality analysis fills the three purposes. First, it reports what are the which are the journals that contribute maximum to a particular literature. Second, out of that journal, which are the most quality journals. Third, which are the most active journals in your field. So you have to answer that three questions. You can, apart from this is not a standard way or a fixed way which you should follow. You can add another things, like you can add SkyMago ratings for Journal of Banking and Finance, SJR ratings. You can add impact factor. You can report impact factor, impact score. You can report multiple of things. You can also report country of Journal of Banking and Finance, Journal of Financial and Financial Economics. Like I know Journal of Finance is American journal. So you can also report their countries. Okay. And some quality parameters, other quality parameters, like I have told, SkyMago ratings, impact factor. You can also report. You can report AVDC has recently in 2020 AVDC has announced P index. You can also report that. You can report multiple of things. It is about in descriptive. The objective is to give maximum information to the reader. So this purpose should be filled. But common problem I faced with it, people just report only Journal of Banking has 7 paper, Journal of Financial Economics has 7, quantitative finance has 6. They only work on one aspect. You have to work on three aspects: quantity, quality, and activeness of journal, whether the journal is active in these days or not. Okay, so after these two, chronological trend analysis and journal quality analysis, most of the persons report author quality analysis or author analysis, or you can call top authors. In top authors, again the main problem with everyone is that people report only quantity aspect. They said Chima has 4 publications, Lee has 3 publication, Liu has 2, Blitz has 2. Again, the point is that you should report on not only total publication, you have to report you have to focus on quality aspects as well. That is the main purpose. Quality aspect, by what is the H index, what is the H index, what is the G index. Like Co has 5 papers, he has 61 citation. Moscowitz has only 3 paper, but he has more than 1100 citations. So Moscowitz is more impactful author, although Co has maximum contribution, but impactful author is Moscowitz. You have to report these things while you are reporting author analysis. You can also report, like recently I am working on a new paper. You can also report the first and last year of the paper, first and last the year in which the author got first paper and the year in which the author got last paper. Just like we did in journal quality analysis, you can also do, you can do multiple of things. All is in your hand. You can do many things. So main purpose is that to give maximum information you can, and try to give, always try to give a rational for that. Like if Jagdish has more than 5000 citation, 5000 citation, or Titman has 52 more than 5200 citation, what is the rationale behind it? Because I know Jagdish and Titman was the first authors in my field. They given the first author, so they have total citations. Okay, so you try to give interpretation of everything. Like in like I have told in 2000, after 2009, I have more papers in my field. I have a rationale for it. Similarly, Jagdish and Titman has more citation. I have rationale for it. So you have to give rationale along with giving only information. Next, we normally report this top contributing organizations, in which you can do a lot of things, like you can report just like that total articles. You can also report like Monash University has total 9 articles, and that total 9 articles have how much citations. You can also report that University of Delhi has 9 articles, how much citations they have, and uh, California State University countries, their article is there, means you can also add quality aspects. It's depend upon you, not only focus on quantity aspect, also give quality aspect. And in university contributing organizations, you can also report, like if more research is in Emory University, United States of America, why, what was the reason for that? For me, I know the reason is that Jagdish and Titman was from Emory University. That's why they have more articles. Okay, you should have a reason why Monash has more articles, because the reason may be contributing authors are from these universities. You should have, and you should have to explain this in your paper. You need not to skip that things. And you can also report these thing. I think this thing is only possible in currently possible. This is geo classification basically. Geography guys do this geo classification. It is possible in geography related softwares, but it is also possible in R. I will show you, there is a software in there is a special package in R to doing this. Although you have to do some manual work, but it is a good practice. It show you, like from Europe, from which area most work is coming. From Europe, most work is coming from Western Europe. From America, most work is coming from North America. uh, from Africa, it is from South Africa. From Asia, it is from Eastern Asia. So you can segregate. It is also a good practice, but it is not possible in BiblioShiny, BibExcel, or any bibliometric software. I have reported this in every paper. Uh, I have reported in this in every paper. In this paper, I have reported in 4 papers. I have reported all these things. But for this, you have to first you have to geocode everything, and then you have to put that geocode file in R. And we will try to make a short video on that, how to do this entire process. But it is a process which involves some manual process. I will show to you how to do that. So after affiliation analysis and all, you do mostly you report keyword analysis. What is the relevance behind keyword analysis? Actually, keyword analysis is a validate of your keyword analysis validates your search queries. Because like you see, I see most of the word momentum has 35 occurrence, time series has 17 occurrence, acid pricing has 14. But it depicts and how you write it. In writing, you can write that, like the word momentum, time series momentum, earning momentum, they are in the top, they have maximum occurrence. You can say that maximum work on alternative momentum has been done in this field. And you can see risk managed momentum and momentum crash has only 3 occurrence. You can say that on these areas, risk managed momentum and momentum crashes, there is less work. You can see that the basic purpose of this is reporting like that. So till now, I have told you, I have shown you last day, I have shown you objectives. Till now we have covered first objective. First objective is what are the most contributing journals, authors, chronological trend analysis, affiliations that are contributing to your field. We covered it through 5 kind of analysis: chronological trend analysis, journal quality analysis, affiliation analysis, uh, author quality analysis, and keyword analysis. We covered it. Second part is what are the influential papers of your field. So what are the influential papers of your field? Second part is, so for to find out what are the influential or what are the significant papers in your field, you do citation analysis and you do page rank analysis. What problem I face when I saw some papers by new persons, they report author like Jagdishan Titman 93rd paper has 365 two citations. They report only total citation. Total citations, or these are called global citations. They report only these. And when I write the comments, please also report local citations. They don't know what is local citation. So my purpose is that there are two kind of citations. First is global citations, other is local citations. Global or total citations are total citations of a paper in a particular database. Like in Scopus, you have for that particular paper, you have 3652 citations. Okay, for total citations in a database of a particular paper. What are the local citation? Suppose your data set is like for this paper, my data set was 532. Out of 532 papers, how many papers have cited the paper of Jagdish and Titman? Like 457 persons have cited this paper, 93 paper out of 532. These are local citations. You have to report both local and total citations. Most people report only total citation. Maximum papers I see, they report only total, but you also need to mention local citations. By local citations, a paper local citation depicts the most importance. What is the importance in a particular data set is that paper, because it is not guaranteed that a paper who have more total citation, he will also be used by within that data set. So we report local citation. Like you see Daniel et al, the paper has a total citation more than 1900, but it has a local citation only 164. So always sort your paper by local citation. And what is average citation? Average citation is total citation divided by number of years. Like Jagdish and Titman paper came in 93, 22 year has passed, 3652 divided by 22. This will reach your average citation. By average citation, actually Jagdish and Titman has advantage because their paper is old. They will have more citation, but on average what you do, you scale it at a proper level. You make the citations at a unique level by scaling it by number of years. So it is the purpose behind average citations. So in the papers which I face, you have to report three things for citation analysis: local citation, total, average. And while writing, report that this paper leads in terms of local citation, this paper leads in terms of total, this paper leads in terms of average. So don't only report only total citations, report all kind of citations: local, total, and local, global, and average. And other thing is page rank, which every researcher skips that part. I don't know why. Because what is the problem? Even Zhao et al is the is the highest cited paper on bibliometric, one of the highest cited paper on bibliometrics. The paper only 3 years has passed and the paper has more than 500 citations. Zhou et al said research paper that citation analysis focus only on popularity of a paper. It ignores prestige of a paper. To overcome this, he has suggested to apply page rank. Page rank was originally it was not related to research. Page rank was originally designed by Google founder Sergey Brin to rank the websites in 1998. But today, PageRank is also used for ranking the papers, because the main purpose is that it considered also popularity and prestige. How it considered prestige? Basically, it adds a dampening factor. This D, but this D dampening factor dampening factor ranges from 0 to 1. The paper who is most old, dampening factor will be more. So basically it try to scale the papers on a level. The basic purpose of this is that. And page rank again is not possible in biblioshiny. For page rank you have to rely on two softwares. One is your Bibexcel. It is free, open source. Bibexcel will help you in preparing the file for calculation of page rank. It will help you to make a file in .net form, .net form, .net extension, and that .net extension will be run in Gappy software. Gappy software will calculate page ranks for you. Okay, so it will not be there in biblioshiny, but please don't skip the page rank, because when I see most papers don't report the page rank, because like it is not guaranteed that if you have a 10 papers in citation, the same papers will be there in page rank. At least in my case it was not that. In my field, Moskowitz and Greenbelt was one of the highest cited paper, and Griffin et al was one of the also highest cited paper. But these papers were not according to page rank. These were not top 10 influential papers. So you should report both citation and page rank, because what I have seen, people never report page rank. That is a biggest lag which I face in modern papers or the papers of new scholars I see. So till now we have covered two objective, and our descriptive part is over. Sir, any question till this point?
No, Simar, it's very clear. And the reason you said why people don't report the page rank, maybe they are over dependent on the software, biblioshiny. So they are not think of other software like Gappy.
Yeah, this is the reason. Yeah, sir is saying right. Please, biblioshiny is not the only software in the market. Okay, and there are a lot of other open source options are there. Bivexcel is there, Gappy is there. Apart from that, if you want advanced bibliometrics, SiteSpace is there. SkyMat is a wonderful opportunity, and most beautiful thing about bibliometric softwares is that they all are open source. The 5 or 6 softwares I talked about, they all are open softwares, and for all software, even for SiteSpace and SkyMat, tutorials are there. YouTube videos are there. Even developers of yes sir.
Actually, yesterday also you talked about these softwares, and actually, perhaps we forget to include in your PPT. Some of the time, viewers are not able to listen it properly. What was the name of that software? So, is it possible for you if you show the homepage of every this software?
Sir, web page.
Homepage on the Google, you just type the name and show where from we can download and the name of the software.
Okay. I am trying to show you everything which I can. Like for SiteSpace. This is the SiteSpace, and Professor Chen has a book on that. He has also explained everything on YouTube. You can visit. And for SiteSpace, you need one particular thing. You need Java. Java is required, and see how you can visualize the things. Even I these days are working on this software. I don't have any paper on that, but things are very interesting. You can see how kind of video, how there are, and professor has done everything. He has done Google videos. You can see his videos, you can see his publication, you can download the software. Without Java, advanced softwares will not run, whether it is a site space or it is a SkyMat. They will not run without Java. So Java is required for every this kind of software, advanced kind of bibliometrics. For you can plan your reviews. This is another science mapping analysis tools. This is for advanced. You can do many things in that. So try to, I don't say you forget biblioshiny, learn biblioshiny, but also there are many advanced things that are presently not in biblioshiny. You can do it in site space or SkyMat or other kind of softwares. You can do this. For advanced bibliometrics, these tools are okay. Site space particularly, because it accepts data from both Web of Science and from Scopus. It also accepts data, so it is good practice. You can explore this website.
Okay. And just to mention here that Java is also a free utility. They can simply write free download Java and then install. It's a free utility, Java.
Yeah, Java is also free. You can download Java. So my purpose is that go and explore. If you know only biblioshiny, it is not guaranteed that your paper will be there. Go and explore, see some advanced papers, see 10 or 15, at least 20, see 20 or 20, 25 papers before writing a paper, so that you can have an idea how you can modify the things. Take it as a game and make your own game. You have a toolkit and you make your own paper, you work on that, create your own story, not copy someone's story, create your own story, try to play with that. Okay, so sir, any,
Just
yes sir, yes sir,
can you show the bib excel also?
okay sir,
You
okay,
told
so
it's also free.
okay, I will show the Beav Excel also. And okay, I skip many software. Sorry, Beav Excel. Beav Excel is also a very good software because for many softwares like Gappy, you need .NET file, and that .NET file will be ready in Beav Excel. You need Excel. This is the person is doing a lot work. Ole, he has a also has a paper on it. You can download Excel from here, and manual is also there. You can download exercise. He has given everything, test data. He has given how to prepare files, how to map science using Excel and Pajak, making tables with Excel. For Excel, you can explore everything in that. There are many advanced applications are there in Excel. You can also check out that. Other is Gappy. Gappy is also for PageRank and for other advanced things if you want to play, and they all are free. But Gappy also runs on you. For Gappy, you also need Java. Without Java, these softwares will not run. Okay, and one Pajak is also there. Uh, Pajak is also a good software. But the beauty of all these softwares, they are open source. You can do large networks. You can make large networks. Actually, these are the projects funded by many big universities. These were the part of earlier days. So these are 5 or 6 you can explore. There are other applications are also there. Okay, and for Java, you were saying, sir, free Java.
Download.
Okay, free Java download. Okay, so before downloading any of advanced software, I have told you Java is must. You need to download Java first. Okay, from Java site, this site you can do this. So
Thank you, sir. You may
okay.
continue now.
Okay, so till now, what we have done, we have focused only on descriptive part. Every researcher do this descriptive part, but do this in a very good manner. At least something I have told you, incorporate that things and try to see more advanced papers on it. There are many papers, because for like you guys, I am also starting my journey, so there are many advanced papers on that. You can see that. Next part is where everyone lack is content analysis or summarizing the paper. People do descriptive very well, they report many things, they report many tables, that is a good part. But content analysis is the phase where you have to do a lot of things, but people fail to do that content analysis. Here you can do content analysis through scientific techniques. One way is through you can do scientific techniques. Other way is there are many frameworks. Frameworks are there, as I have told you tomorrow. Many frameworks are there. You can choose one framework that fits according to your needs. Other is, if framework is also not there, you can go narratively, you can go. Luckily I have done all things. Like for this paper, I relied on scientific techniques. But are the scientific techniques which are used for which are used for scientific mapping, or you can say for summarizing the content. One is bibliographic coupling. What is bibliographic coupling? Bibliographic coupling is like you have two documents, document A and document B, and they document are citing same papers. These two documents are bibliometric couples. Okay, if they two cite same paper, it is the possibility that they have same kind of content. The basic rationale is that. Okay, so in bibliometric coupling, I hope you understand bibliometric coupling. Two papers that cite same kind of papers, that two papers are bibliometric couples. The rationale is that these two papers may have same kind of content. The main rationale is that. Other is, apart from bibliometric coupling, there is another important type, that is co-citation. I think maximum people use co-citation. Co-citation is the paper, two papers, co-cited paper. Co-citation, like bibliometric coupling, it is also a similarity measure. Co-citation is defined as the frequency with which two documents are cited together by other document. Like A and B are cited by many papers, then it is the possibility that A and B may have similar kind of content. Other is, you can do co-occurrence of keywords. Basically, what is the co-occurrence of keywords? Basically, co-occurrence of keyword means same words, uh, two kind of words come together. Basically, and for co-occurrence, how we summarize these things using different kind of technique, like I have told you, bibliometric, co-citation, coupling is there, co-citation is there, and co-occurrence is there. How you do that? You do this with the help of Boss Viewer software. You have Boss Viewer software, but the part is that Boss Viewer will produce a results like this. Like we have done a bibliometric coupling in this paper. Boss Viewer will generate results for this kinds of result for you. Now you have to see, like, this is a red color, this is green, this is blue, and this is uh, yellow color. So you have to see these five kinds, or these six papers or seven papers, or how many papers in red color. What is the similar things in that? What is the similar things in that? What is the similar theme in that? This Daniel, this green color, what is the similar theme is in that? Like, we have found that this color depicts anchoring, this color depicts home bias, this color depicts familiarity kind of bias. You have to do this is the part where you should have some advanced knowledge. You should have read at least your 100 papers are there. You should read this paper, then you will be able, by this 6 paper come together, by this 8 paper come together. And it is not the case you have to apply all the 3 or 4 methods. It is not the case you will use co-citation, you will use uh, bibliometric coupling, you will use co-occurrence. It is not the case. You will use only one technique that fits your criteria. Its basic purpose is to categorize. It will give you categorize. It will categorize your literature. Like in my first paper, I use co-citation because co-citation worked for me. In that paper, I found 4 clusters with the help of co-citation. In my last paper, I have used citation, simple citation analysis. In that Jan in the paper with Jinesh Jan sir, I have used bibliometric coupling. So there is not a single technique that co-citation will work for you, co-occurrence will work for you, bibliometric coupling will work for you. This is not a guarantee, because these softwares do, either Bosbear or Gappy, they pick up data from your title and abstract. Sometimes your title and abstract may not give entire information. Okay, so this is the lack. And for that, if someone ask me every day, some people ask me, sir, for me neither bibliometric coupling is working, neither for me occurrence is working, and for me neither your other techniques are working. Now what I can do? Same scenario happened with me when I was working with a young scholar. In this paper on financial well-being, we do bibliometric and all, descriptive and all, but we have tried everything what we can. Even I have tried side space for this paper. I was not able to find the solution. Then what you can do, you have other kind of things you can do. You can divide your paper in a framework. Like, you can report, I have told you there are multiple kind of frameworks for your paper. Multiple kinds of framework I have told you. Like for this paper, we report antecedents and outcome, and we make a table for it, and we define, and we subdivide this paper. And for my literature part, for my thesis purposes, although it is not publishing, but for my thesis purposes, even I report theories, methods, and constructs. You can also use TCCM method. You can report theories. What are the main theories? You can report the papers on theories, make a very fancy table of it. How many like this? Which are the theories, which are the papers, and what is the total count of these paper. For this, you have to go with Excel. You have to manually do this. There are softwares for it, but they are not open sources. There are some paid softwares are there for doing this work. Only 1 or 2 softwares are there. I forget their name. Will also share their names if anybody wants, but they are paid ones. So you have to go with Excel. With Excel you can do all these things. uh, so you can give a framework option like TCCM. uh, but somebody, if you are working on a particular industry, like you are working on a on employee turnover in agriculture, for that TCCM will not be possible. You have to modify TCCM, because context is missing. Context is, you cannot make a table for context, because context you are working in because you are working in agriculture sector, or which sector, particular sector. Then you have to apply only TCM, theories, constructs, and methods. Okay, so you have to modify. Like if ADO is fitting in your criteria, you can apply ADO in your criteria. What are the antecedent, decisions, and outcome? Okay, So if scientific techniques are not working for you, you can come on framework. These days more papers are coming on framework, and they are given the proper names in the title: bibliometric analysis and systematic review, bibliometric analysis and structured review. You have plenty of framework we discussed earlier. Main framework TCCM, TCM, ADOs are there. You can report results according to that. And for marketing guys, most of guys do these kind of works. They report in TCCM, TCM, or ADO. Again, the last is that if framework is also not fitting in your criteria, but this may not be the criteria that any framework is not fitting. Like somebody told me, I am working on adoption. You can report theories, because your constructs are coming from theories. Okay, you can report theories and constructs, these two things. This will be enough. Okay. And you can also develop your kind of framework if you are working on a particular framework. Like in Jinesh paper, we have developed our own kind of framework. He has some knowledge about his topic because he has spent 3.5 years on that at that time. So he has given his own structure. He classify in a own manner. Okay, you can similarly in a paper by Justin Paul, he has given the 7P criteria that applies only on international marketing, not on other fields. So you can look for it. So but give importance to summarizing part. Everybody give importance only to descriptive part. What is there in the descriptive, you report that. Theoretical, your discussion part or your theoretical values will come from the your summarizing section. How you summarize the things, how you frame the things, it will come from that. Your gaps will come from that, because everybody said me we are not able to find the gaps. Softwares will not find gap for you. Okay, you have to read many papers, 100, 120, then eventually you will see, yeah, this is an emerging trajectory, on this field you can work. Okay. So this was all from my side from reporting. And anything, sir, any questions, any queries?
I think it's all clear. Very much clear. I think it's
Okay,
all very much
okay,
clear.
okay, okay.
So, Simar, it only we report these much things, or there are other things also?
Yes, sir.
And also, if you
Please.
can see one of your paper from start to end, that will be very helpful.
Okay. I will show you everything. Uh, this was my first paper when I was started the things. At that time, BiblioShiny was not there. Bibliometrics was there, and I have to code that all that work. uh, you can see how to write. First is you need introduction, and in introduction most people skip citations. Please cite the papers, because authors have done many work. Cite the papers, citation is important. But what is the important part? Like when I was also like you guys, I was starting my days, and I started bibliometric review on momentum investing. Already big guys are these. Subramaniam is a big guy in our field. Jang is a big guy in our field. Jang and Subramaniam has already done the papers in 2018 and 19. I have submitted paper in 19. At that time Jang paper came. Okay, so if this is the scenario, there are 2 or 3 review papers in your field. You have to given a particular reason, you have to given a rationalization why, how your study will be different from that. Like I have given that they have done a simple SLR, I am doing bibliometric plus SLR plus. They have focused only on explanation or only on theories. I will focus on theories, methods, and constructs. So my review will be a more comprehensive one. So sometimes you start the work and you eventually see there are reviews are there, then you have to find the answer, what unique value you are going to give. Okay, like in this paper I have given that, you also will find that paper. And at that paper I was not aware at that time, I didn't report the objectives, but in next papers I also report the objectives. You should also clear about your objectives. Your objectives should be mentioned in introduction section. It is necessary. Like this, research questions or objectives, like this we have clearly mentioned in this paper what was our research questions, and in next papers I have also mentioned research objectives. So you should be clear about your research objectives. It should be mentioned. It is the first, like this. In this paper I have also mentioned the research questions. So these are the some things. First thing, in introduction, your 2 or 3 paragraphs should be related to background. Then you have to give a need, and then why your study is important. Then if there are old reviews are there, then you have to give a full paragraph. Like I have given a full paragraph for justification. Even in Jinesh paper, we face the same issue because it was a more old topic, behavior biases. Everybody have 7 reviews were there on behavior biases. Still, we were able to publish it in Q1. So you have to give rationale. If you have a strong rationale, no problem. You are doing with old paper. You can, if you can contribute, you can do that. Other thing is, apart from need, you should have also mention your contribution. What is the contribution of your paper in literature in every paper? These are the things which should be mentioned in introduction. In methodology, as I have showed you earlier, it should be crystal clear. It is better to show methodology with the figures. Like in this paper I have tried to summarize the whole process, na? I have tried to summarize the whole things. uh, uh, like in this paper, you can also try this
Can
kind
you please
of
zoom the
things.
screen?
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, sorry. So, like in this paper, we have described
And please
every.
remove the side panel also.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, okay, okay. I am removing. Sir, it was F4. Control Shift F4.
Yeah, function. No,
Okay,
function
okay,
shift F4.
okay. Function Shift F4. Okay. So this was like in this paper we defined everything. What were our keywords? What was search strategy in a framework? Try to give a shape to your literature review. As a reviewer, what we want to see, we want to see, are you able to summarize the things? Are you are as a reviewer we are able to replicate your results? This is the main thing which every reviewer want to see. So please try to see that, and try to report how many papers you get at each stage. Like in this paper we have reported everything, how many papers we get at each stage. This is must. You should. And also try to report search queries. What were the exact search queries of your field? I showed you last day how to report that search diary, that you should also report that. And this reporting part I have shown. But is last thing which I want to show you is that please have a proper stress on discussions and scope for future research, because this is the area where young researchers don't give a proper focus. Discussion is an important part. This is the product of your paper. This is the outcome of your paper. So give the outcome of your paper. This is the thing we want. um, at least 20% of 20% part of your paper should cover by discussions, because this is the outcome of their paper. Now question arises, what we should written in discussions. For discussions you can write what are the first, you will start with what were the core themes in your area on which, like in this paper Jinesh has stressed that heuristic was the key core theme, on which availability, anchoring, and representative, these were the core themes on which earlier guys has worked. And from core themes you will go to emerging trajectories. And you will try to define, like he said, this is one area on which you can work. Chen et al has recently published one paper on that, but there is further scope for that. This is the another area, robo advisory, on which people can follow. So you have to give at least 6 or 7 areas and try to report your results. Sir, what was the shortcut to do that? To
Control Shift plus.
Control Shift plus. Okay, try to do this in this manner, like this. What are the gaps, and what are the issues, research directions? Give some areas, because this is the outcome. These 7 or 8 areas are the outcomes which researchers can focus. Not on researcher, as we are in early research, you are in first or second year. This will serve your synopsis or proposal purpose. These are the things where you can focus, where you can work. These are the areas. And please try to be honest, because many people, what I have seen, they write conclusions. That is a good thing. A conclusion you should write, but they don't report limitations. What are the limitations of their research? They don't report that. Please, if you don't report the limitations of research, people may have doubt on you. May have doubt on your honesty, and they will write comments on your paper. It may be the reason of rejection. So please report in 1 or 2 paragraphs at the end of the conclusion. Please report the limitations part also. So this was all from my side, sir. Any questions? I will try to share some open source papers, some good open source papers with everyone. Please send a comment to me and give your mail. I will try to do.
That's a fantastic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, any question?
Be very helpful, provided there is no copyright infringement. Please see if you can do that.
Yeah, common. I will share that that papers have common creative license. Now open source papers. I will try to, because I can't share my papers, but some good papers I will find open source papers, and I will try. Some open source papers are there. Very good papers are there. We'll try
Sure.
to share that. Yes, sir.
And you can share the link of that just below your video.
Okay, okay. I will share the links of all my 4 papers. These papers that are published, I will share you the link of these 4 papers, and 1 or 2 good papers I will also share the link of that papers.
And Simar, in the last video, we discussed about making a video on how to merge for WS and Scopus. And then you told that it's already been there on the channel of Dr.
Yeah.
Pooja. So if you please unshare the screen, I will show all the scholars where this video is available.
Okay. Sir, now sir will show the video how to combine Scopus and Web of Science queries. Sir, over to you.
Okay. So the keyword on the YouTube, I hope it's visible to you, Simar, now.
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Yeah. So on the YouTube, it's Pooja Goyal, bibliometric. So you can write Pooja Goyal. She's a wonderful speaker on bibliometric and other topics. So there, in the second row, there is how to merge Scopus and WS data. So that's the topic. There is a very small code, and this is a 7-minute or 8-minute video where you can just see and learn how to merge the two into the one. So this is a very small query. Let's go through that. So thank you, Simar, for the wonderful presentation. I hope all the doubts are clear. Any final words before we conclude?
Yes, sir. Please, yeah. For young researchers, please don't worry. You can reach me at my mail, and we can also arrange a question answer session if you want. We can do send a request to Neeraj sir. We can arrange a question answer session for your particular particular queries, because for me it is also not possible to give the answer of every query. If 5 or 6 or 7 person have some queries, we can arrange a small session of half an hour or 1 hour for it. Yes, yeah. Okay,
Thank you, Simar, for the wonderful.
thank you, sir. Yes, sir.